And we're back.
May 17th, a stock exchange is born under a tree, a magician fights advertising mind control, and Nike turns the Beatles into a jingle. This is
Woo!
history on sneakers.
That's right.
Welcome back to Touring History, the podcast where we explore what happened on this day throughout history, and we pretend to remember anything from high school social studies.
Yes, thank you, Lane. I'm Dave, here for the facts, or at least the footnotes.
And as Dave said, I'm Lane, the guy who once explained the stock market to his cat and still
Meow.
got fewer blank stares than when I explain it to Dave.
I understand the stock market, Lane, just fine. Step one, buy high. Step two, sell lower. And step three, panic.
Congratulations. You just described our podcast ad revenue model.
That's right. That money's just rolling in, folks. On May 17th, the New York Stock Exchange was born under the Buttonwood Agreement, signed by 24 brokers beneath an actual buttonwood tree, which I have no idea what it looks like. I think they're extinct.
Yes, the humble origins of modern capitalism. Some guys in powdered wigs deciding, what if people could lose their life savings, but elegantly?
I say, that's a wonderful idea. Ooh, yeah, right under the buttonwood tree. And with that, the world's most high-stakes anxiety theme park was created.
Wall Street. Come for the optimism, stay for the heartburn.
Ooh, let's cue up the confetti. Lane, born on this day. Dennis Hopper, 1936, actor, director, and man who looked like he lived off espresso and chaos.
Oh
Sugar
my
Ray.
goodness, Blue Velvet. Oh, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Mommy! 1956, boxing legend Sugar Ray Leonard was born. Olympic
Ah,
gold medalist and person who could knock me out just by looking at me. That's
I
right,
liked
Ray.
him. I liked his 7 Up commercials with his son. Do you remember those?
Sure do. Little Ray.
Who else,
Taj,
Dave?
Taj Mowry, 1986, smart guy, still smarter than me. AJ Mitchell, 2001, singer and TikTok star. And Christopher London, 1993, YouTube personality and basketball content creator.
I once shadow boxed in front of a mirror after watching Sugar Ray fight. Those his hands are going really fast and everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I pulled a muscle deep in my dignity.
Oh, geez, you're not alone, Lane. I once lost a dance battle to my own reflection. I quit
Oh,
stepping up my feet. Back to our regularly scheduled time travel.
yeah. In 1875, the first Kentucky Derby was held. The winner, Aristides. The fashion, deranged picnic chic. The alcohol, yes.
Yes, and plenty of it, and it's still sponsored by bourbon. And those hats, wow, it's the only sporting event where the hats are louder than the crowd.
In 1954, the Supreme Court ruled in Brown versus Board of Education, declaring segregation in public schools unconstitutional.
Yes, a landmark ruling, Lane, that helped dismantle Jim Crow and proved that progress, while slow, still gallops forward like those horses at the Kentucky Derby.
Absolutely. And in 1973, the Senate Watergate hearings aired live, launching America's first binge-worthy political drama. No theme song, just tension.
Yeah, it was like the McCarthy hearings all over again. But without them screaming at each other saying, "You commie!" Coming soon to Netflix, wiretaps and whiskey breath, the Nixon years.
Ooh, I'll tune in. Moving on to equality and culture. In
Oh,
2004, Massachusetts became the first U.S. state to legalize same-sex marriage.
wow, what do you know about that? A huge milestone that paved the way for nationwide recognition a decade later.
Yes. Also today, in 1990, the World Health Organization declassified homosexuality as a mental disorder. Late but crucial.
And designated May 17th as International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. Because decency shouldn't require a diagnosis. And let's think of some more phobias, shall we?
Yeah, why not? Meanwhile, in 1987, Nike launched its Revolution ad campaign using a Beatles track, marking the first time Beatles music was used in advertising.
Because nothing says rebellion like a licensing deal with Nike. Yeah.
That's right. Everything's for sale, Dave.
That's
Everything,
all right.
including your integrity and dignity. I saw that ad and immediately bought shoes and a vague sense of idealism. Speaking of ads, let's hear about today's featured sponsor, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
This episode of Touring History is brought to you by the Ball Mason Jar Facebook group, home to over 100,000 members who know that a glass jar isn't just a jar, it's the original produce time machine.
That's right. Whether you're preserving a garden's summer bounty, storing your great-grandmother's jam recipe, or trying to make your pantry look like it belongs in a Pinterest dream home, this community has you covered.
Seriously, if you ever ask yourself, can I ferment this?
Yes.
Someone in this group already has. And they probably posted a step by step guide with photos.
Oh, awesome. You'll find tips, inspiration, just the right amount of obsession, plus answers to questions like how to test your seal, how to fix a failed batch, or how to turn a mason jar into a wedding centerpiece that somehow also holds soup.
So, whether you're a seasoned canner or
Yeah,
just found a box of jars in your grandma's garage, join the Ball Mason Jar Facebook group and connect with people who share your passion for pickles, preserves, and pretty labels.
that's right. The Ball Mason Jar Facebook group, because freshness doesn't have an expiration date.
That's right. You want to tell them what we're doing with the community, Dave?
Yeah, well, if you find any inconsistencies with our reporting on daily events in history, you're entitled to get your own mason jar filled with a mystery meat.
That's right. If we get something wrong, because we've been known to get historical facts wrong, so you can literally tell us to can it, and we
Yeah,
will. And we'll send you a ball mason jar that can commemorate you keeping track of our inefficiencies and inaccuracies. And we
that's
will
right. So,
publicly thank you to both of our listeners.
yes,
In
all
front
two
of
of you.
both of them,
Thank you.
send you a ball mason jar. So just put that in the comments on whatever platform you're listening to us on, and we'll get back to history.
That's right. Let's go into weird files. French magician Gerard Majard attempted to expose hypnosis in advertising during a live TV broadcast. Interesting.
Did it work?
Unclear, but now I own 7 baguette-themed throw pillows.
Oh, those aren't baguettes.
Oh.
Odds and ends. In 1995, Jacques Chirac was elected president of France, starting a 12-year run. Run, Jacques, run.
Rajakran! And in 1970, explorer Thor Heyerdahl launched Ra-2 from Morocco to prove that transatlantic travel was possible with ancient Egyptian reed boats. Huh, let's not sinking, let's keep going.
Wow, he made it to Barbados in 57 days. It took me that long to cancel a gym membership.
Ooh, that's too long, Lane. In 2009, Sri Lanka declared victory in a 26-year civil war. Wow, and we thought ours was long. One of the longest and most devastating conflicts in Asia's modern history.
Oh, that was a good one to end on.
Yeah, happy
And
one.
that's your May 17th tour through time. No museum pass required.
That's right. And we'll be back tomorrow with more history, more facts, and more aggressive shoe metaphors.
I'm Lane.
I'm Dave. See you
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.